What's up, guys? How you guys doing? So I'm gonna start this vlog off before we get into this whole thing. You guys saw my last video, my E92 M3. We put a front lip on. That car's gone. It is sold. Reason I'm selling it is because I did not want to modify that car too much. I have a problem with modifying cars too much and bringing a little overboard, and then I depreciate the value. That's just me. I don't know why I'm like that. So I didn't want to ruin that car. I ended up making the educated decision that I'm going to sell the car, get the money from it, get into something that's a little more modified already, I would say. So this way I can not feel so bad. So I did that, sold it. Now we're gonna go pick up the new car, which you're gonna see in the next clip and the rest of the video. But I just wanted to touch base on this. That car is sold. I would recommend that car any day of the week to anyone. That car is amazing. Overall performance, comfortability, sportiness, all of it. Best car I've ever driven and owned, straight up. So getting into this video, I just wanted to touch base on that. So I do not own that car anymore, but this is the introduction to the new car, which is for the channel. I want to do a full resto on it and whatnot. You guys will see everything in the future with that. So I'm going to start off the next clip. This is us going to pick up the car. What's going on, guys? All right, so it is currently 4:39 in the morning. Woke up, got ready, got the truck. We're about to head out to Maryland and go pick up a new car. So it's super early. I'm very tired. I slept for like maybe 3 hours, 4 hours. But I'll show you the current situation. And we got Ram's all loaded up. Got my old trailer, borrowed it from Tony. Tony's dad actually bought it from the guy I sold it to. But we were able to borrow it. I hope we don't have an issue because there's so much ice. It's literally like a layer, like legit, like inches of it across the whole thing. But I guess we'll be fine. We'll find out. So, yeah. So that's pretty much on the agenda. Go do that. We're gonna go pick up the car. Hopefully it's clean. Doesn't look too bad. I've been talking to the guy for a couple weeks now. Car seems pretty good. I'm excited to let you guys see it. Like, it's a very it's a rare car. Right off the bat, it's a rare car. If you know anything about this specific car, super rare. Not many made, hard to come by. Blah blah blah, whatever. This one's super unique though, and you'll see why. So I'm really excited. I've always wanted a car like this. I've always wanted this car specifically since I was a kid. The fact that it is the way it is now is even cooler to me. It's gonna piss off a lot of purists. It's a purist hater kind of car. All right, boys. Woo! It's the next day. So we have successfully acquired the car I went to go see. Guy's a super tough negotiator, I'm not gonna lie. He was very strict on his price. There was a few issues with the car that were not mentioned. That I'm gonna guess that he just oversaw. He wasn't trying to like screw me over or anything like that. It was more or less that the car's been sitting for a while because he had a ton of other cars. And this was more of like a project track car that he was trying to do, but it ended up just, I guess, sitting. The car had a little more body work and stuff that it needed that I didn't think was there. So we negotiated that. Also the diff was making noise or clunking, and we ended up finding out that it was actually just the diff bolts that were loose. So we tightened it, that went away. The transmission was second gear was grinding a bit. But then after we warmed up the car and I brought it home, because I was just going to deal with it and fix it. We brought it home, we warmed it up all the way, drove it around for a little bit, and it kind of just stopped. So I think we got out pretty good. I went in there paying exactly what I wanted to pay, which was awesome. So I'm super happy on that. So I'm on my way to the shop. I'm going to give you a little walk around of the car, show you the condition it's in, pretty much bring you along the process of restoring this thing fully. So obviously, guys, you haven't seen it yet. So when I get back to the shop, I'll show you what we're doing. Alright, guys, here she is. a little beat up, but nothing a little TLC for me can't fix. So it's a 2002 OEM Laguna Seca Blue Slick Top, original 6-speed car. Came from Florida. Some guy pretty much had the stock motor on there. I forgot the S55 or 65, whatever it is. Motor in here, blew it up. Instead of replacing and rebuilding it, he said, you know what, let me just put an LS in it. That's what he did. So it's an LQ4 6.0. I'm pretty sure it's stock. It doesn't sound like there's anything done to it. Doesn't feel like there's anything done to it. Doesn't look like there's anything done to it. There's a T56 in there as well, out of a 05, I believe, Cadillac CTSV. The drive shaft is custom and extended, and then the rear is the OEM LSD diff. The car is obviously pre-LCI, but he did the LCI conversion, so it has all the LED, tail lights, and then lights have the projectors and whatnot. Otherwise, exterior-wise, the car's pretty much stock. These are my LTEs off my M3. I have another set of wheels that are like comp, I guess like CSL style reps, but obviously I put the T's on there. What else is there? The interior is pretty clean. I mean, it's all right for being a 19-year-old car. These were paint matched from the previous owner. The seats are a little beat up, nothing too crazy. I mean, like I said, it's a 19-year-old car. I'm really not expecting this to look like amazing or anything like my other M3, so it's not bad. Yeah, car's pretty clean. All it really needs exterior wise is obviously some new clips and stuff for certain things, and just probably a respray on the top section because it was Florida car, so the sun kind of beat it up pretty bad. Alright, slight overview of what we gotta do. We got a lot of parts coming in, just waiting for the parts. We got a CSL front bumper, carbon CSL rear trunk. We're gonna have to replace all these window trims. Obviously it needs paint. This is a better look because the car was wet before, so at least this way you guys can see what it looks like without any water on it or anything. Wheels are good, need new bumper brackets. Might buy new rear diffuser. This is my fault, this issue right here. I cut off the muffler because I had a Flowmaster. I think it sounded horrible. Cut it off, went to go slide and drift the car, and the exhaust was literally pointing at it and it literally melted that. So hopefully I don't have to buy a new one. New taillights coming in. Like I said, the trunk's coming in, got new badges. I'm gonna replace all the window seals. What else did I get? Resonator. Oh, I actually have a whole box of parts right here. It's a new glass for the mirrors, new head unit, new tips for the exhaust. What's this over here? New pedal pieces, new kidney grills. This is for the Mustang. This is an X pipe, which I bought, but I realized I don't even need. Vibrant mufflers. I mean, resonators. Got oil, coolant, diff fluid, filter, trans fluid in there. I got it all. So we're gonna go over the whole thing, make sure she's all good. Now the interior, haven't decided what I'm gonna do with the seats. I don't mind the black interior. I'm looking for a cinnamon set, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to find one for a decent price. And I'm not trying to pay an arm and a leg, so I might just clean up the rest of the interior and just change the seats to aftermarket. The headliner needs to be redone in suede. Needs a new steering wheel. Shout out to Nick Skura, my boy. He makes these in carbon, and same thing with the centerpiece. So I'm gonna pick up a set from him and give him these so he can use it, resell and whatnot. What else? Oh, I need to put a short throw, which I have ordered. So if you actually look at this, see how when it goes into reverse, it actually hits, and that's why it's broken from the previous dude. So short throw's on its way. Gotta do the headliner. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Mechanically, it just needs maintenance, and then after that, it's just kind of like all around. Need to clean it up and whatnot. But she's a clean one, bro. I mean, even though the paint is shot, the body's actually pretty clean. It's not too bad. I love this thing so far. I think it's great. So, with that being said, over the next few videos that are coming out, you'll be seeing the install of certain things like maintenance, parts, whatever it is. I'm just gonna be releasing a whole bunch of videos and pretty much showing the process of me restoring this thing. Then we'll go from there with the help of Tony and whoever else is at the shop. Also, I snagged this. I don't even know what kind of cage this is, but it's sick. I picked it for a steal. At least I think it's a steal. I know this thing goes for about like 900 to 1,000 new. Picked it up under $400. So I got that from my boy Chris. DeLeo. That dude like buys and flips E46s and E9Xs all day. So he had that, so I picked it up from him. So I'm gonna get that powder coated, I think in white. I wanted to do Laguna to match it, but the Laguna's a little hard to match in powder, so I might just do white. But all right, but from there, I mean, like I said, I'll just be filming videos and then kind of just going through the process of doing it. So be sure to turn on the notifications so this way you can see my videos when they drop, or follow me on Instagram at SRTKillerB, and we'll go from there. So see you guys on the next one.